Buenas Nuevas nació en el corazón de Dios.
I'm Richard Hamlet, and I'm sitting by my wife, the wife of my youth, Ginger Hamlet. I was born in Memphis, Tennessee, and around 20 years ago, my wife and I founded Global Ministries Foundation.
Este matrimonio norteamericano ha orado y ha actuado para que a miles y miles de hispanos le llegue el evangelio las 24 horas del día.
I am privileged to be able to be Richard's wife, and boy has it been a roller coaster, but God has been so good. And when we first started our ministry, actually I was his secretary. Believe it or not, I was his secretary. And God, we just prayed. I'm his prayer warrior, and I would just pray that God would use us however he wanted to use us. And so he continued to grow us, and I was able to be discipled through a godly woman. And through that, as we traveled to 100 countries, God allowed me to be able to share the gospel and to speak to women all over the world and all over the different cultures of this world. And so I am so blessed to be able to be part of that and just to be used. And you know, as I look back, I would think, how am I going to be used? But it's if you're available to be used, and God will use you, and just pray to him that he will direct your path. So I am so blessed to be his wife and just to be part of this ministry.
Con el paso de los años, se ha afianzado más su compromiso y multiplicado iniciativas para servir a otros grupos étnicos que necesitan a Jesús. Y ahora le ha tocado a los hispanos.
And we're now working in countries all around the world, and we are serving the Lord, and we've been to almost 100 countries preaching the gospel and training national pastors and indigenous church leaders. And our lives are committed to serving God and serving humanity, proclaiming the good news, Buenas Nuevas, of the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Dios ha movido el corazón del doctor Richard Hamlet y el de su esposa Ginger Hamlet, y ha cultivado en ellos amor por las naciones hispanohablantes y a ellas proclamar salvación en Jesús.
So over the last several years, 20 years, we have been to over 20 countries in Latin America. So the BNN network came into being as God put this mission on our heart to proclaim the good news to all the Hispanic constituents. And so BNN has been a major blessing to my wife and I in these first few years of ownership.
Años en que Dios ha dado de su gracia a muchos de los oyentes de Buenas Nuevas en distintas ciudades del país.
And BNN, I believe, in God's hand and in his sovereign will, has been raised up today for this purpose of bringing many Hispanics, sons and daughters of glory, into the kingdom. But how will they come unless they hear? And how will they hear unless someone tells them? So this is the beauty of radio and being able to communicate the word so that others can hear the word, and the Holy Spirit can do his work of grace and bring conviction and conversion, and Hispanics can become a great army of soldiers of Christ, filled with the Holy Spirit and anointed to take the gospel to other ethnicities, even within our country and hemisphere.
Únete al esfuerzo evangelístico de Buenas Nuevas llamando al 1-844-767-5233.